Welcome back. Some top Republicans argue President Biden isn't going far enough by just getting out of the race. They think he should now resign from office as well.
Some are even pushing for members of his cabinet to invoke the 25th Amendment. Seth Masket is a professor of political science at DU, now with us to talk more about this colossal news that came down today. What do you make of the timing, and what do you think was kind of the final push for Biden to make that announcement?
I mean, there's been a lot of signals pointing this way. He's been getting a lot of pressure, some of it from outside the party, some of it from celebrities and pundits, but I think it was particularly voices like former President Obama, like former Speaker Pelosi. Those are people he can't really readily dismiss. He's ultimately a creature of the Democratic Party. He's been a big part of the Democratic Party for about 50 years. And he takes its leaders very seriously. So I think he's been considering this for some time. Probably just waiting for sort of the right moment after the Republican convention to make this happen.
The conversation, we're hearing a lot of criticisms from the Republican side saying, don't just step down from the race, step down from the presidency. If you're not fit to serve in the future, you're not fit to serve now, invoking 25th Amendment, where that deals with succession, right? Is this just political talk? Is there any value to that conversation? What should we make of that?
I mean, it's yet another criticism that they want. It does sort of raise a question about, like, if he's not fit to run, is he really fit to serve? But of course, they're a very different set of skills. Running for office involves a lot more than being in the Oval Office, making decisions, negotiating with people. It involves a lot of physical energy that he just might legitimately not really be up for anymore. And I think he can make the argument that I can still do the job for the remaining 6 months of my term. If he were to actually step down, making Kamala Harris president, that involves a whole bunch of other things that don't necessarily have to happen.
Or forcibly pushed.
Right.
Forcibly pushed. Okay, interesting.
We had just shared a lot of statements from Colorado Democratic lawmakers as well, applauding the decision, saying it was the best for the country, putting the country first. How much do you think, though, the decision is also about Biden's personal legacy as well?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's been obviously under a lot of pressure from a lot of different sources within the party over the last few weeks, saying that it's time for him to step down. And the fact that he's actually done that, I think they want to praise him. There's been generally recognition among Democrats that he has actually been quite good for the party. He's delivered in office for a number of things that they care about on a wide range of issues. And I think they want to honor that on the way out. They don't want to say it was a problematic administration. Just that, just sticking to the message that the problem was he wasn't really up for the job of running for office again. Beyond that, it's not really an issue.
And real quick before we go, DNC is less than a month away. My goodness, yeah. This is an historic kind of approach here. I mean, they've got a lot of work to do in the party before.
They've got a lot of work to do, but there's a lot of work that's happened just in the last few hours. I mean, one of the things we've seen is the party very quickly coordinating behind Kamala Harris. It might not even be that much of a contest once we get to the convention.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Seth
thank
Masket,
you.
Thank you so much for coming in today. We have so much more we'd like to pick your brain, but we're out of time. Thank you.